Until you ask them, who do you think you are? Tell them I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. When you hear that devil start talking to you, asking, who do you think you are? Tell him I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. You thought I was worth saving, so you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping, so you cleaned me up inside. You thought I was to die for, so you sacrificed your life so I could be free, so I could be whole, so I could tell everyone I know. Salon Diva, thanks for coming. Always tab. Appreciate you coming. Miss Wanda, how you doing tonight? How y'all doing today? How's y'all week been? How's things going for y'all? How's your garden doing, Salon Diva? I see you've been doing that vlogmas. I've been catching a lot of them. I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I can't complain. I can't complain. You know, last Saturday we had a bunch of tornadoes down here. It was like 12 touchdowns here, 6 people killed, 28 people are hurt. Man, it just destroyed a lot. We set up and watched the storms. It was luckily they died down a little before they got to us, so we were blessed. It was 6 that wouldn't. I think one was a 10-year-old little boy, and one was a 2-year-old little boy. Yeah, it's sad, boy. It's sad. That's uncanny. 12 tornadoes confirmed touchdown in one night in less than 3 hour period. Yes, I send some prayers up for them, boy. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. J3, what's going on, bro? How you doing today? Yeah, we need them, boy. It's gonna take a while to get back. There's a lot of damage around here. So many people. It was just one couple. She was pregnant. Their house got destroyed, and like the next day, she went into labor and luckily she had her baby was okay. So it was a blessing. Nightbox, thank you for coming. Yeah, but what I want to get off my chest was this called I didn't sign up for this. Man, you know when you growing up, you so ready to be grown. You so ready to be grown. But this part of grown, I don't think we was all ready for it because I didn't sign up for this. The part that you got to pay bills and all of this. No, I didn't sign up for all of this, man. I just wanted to be grown. I didn't sign up to be paying bills and doing all this. What's up, fam? The spirits with Sassy. How you doing tonight? I didn't sign up for all of that. Everybody want to be grown, but boy, when them bills start piling in, boy, you gotta start taking responsibility for everything, boy. Didn't nobody sign up for that. My brother, Random Jay, how you doing tonight? Hey, congratulations too. Congratulations. That's a blessing. Ain't nothing like finding that one that you're supposed to be with. Nothing like it. And these days and times, most times people think that's rare, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I still believe it's somebody out there for everybody. GT Junior. GT, are you with me? Down in Alaska, driving but listening. I appreciate you. You be careful out there. I know you probably going to one of your jobs. I'm off tomorrow. Mrs. T with the T. How you doing tonight? You know, we all come from over Mrs. Shirley's. She had a good topic. Great person. But yeah, so how do y'all feel? You know, when you're young and you a kid, everybody always saying, boy, I can't wait till I get 18. I can't wait till I get 18. But when you live in that life and you know, hey, it ain't all peaches and cream. Most of this, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for most of this. Now it's been crazy around here, boy. The weather is no, this weather is bipolar these days. Coming up, my brother J3.
It's something.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey.
So did y'all sign up for this? Y'all thought when y'all was 15, 16 years old, when you know you were so ready to be grown, boy. You were so ready to be grown. And then all of a sudden, them bills start piling in. You thought, you know, you got to pay for everything and you got to get up and go to work every day. Did y'all sign up for all of that responsibility? Sammy Joe, the spirits was sassy. I mean, the spirits was sassy. The everyday life of an OC Dish chick. I appreciate y'all coming.
Them bills hit you. You wish you was back in your mom and daddy house.
Sure will. I appreciate it, Sammy Joe. You sure will. It's like, man, I don't know, man. You can take this back. I didn't sign up for this part. I just wanted to be the grown part where I just had to can enjoy stuff and nobody tell me what to do. But I didn't sign up to be paying all of them bills, getting up at 4 and 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to go to work. I didn't sign up for all this, working in 12-hour days, 7 days a week. I didn't sign up for all this. This was never what it was. I thought it was gonna be. Hold
welcome to parenthood. Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah. You see things a whole different light when you're young, but once you grow up and reality smack you in the face, it's like, man. No wonder my mom was so gripey all the time. She working 2 jobs. She got to come home to me. My hard ass butt. Or she get called off the job and have to come up to the school for me. Man.
Hey, that's what get you. You get the job and you've been working all week long and overtime and everything. You said, I'm gonna have a good check. I'm gonna have a good check. And get there and have a worse check if you didn't work overtime.
I swear. Because the more you make, the more they gonna take.
Boy. That's it.
You be want to look at your boss. You be want to look at your boss and tell him, man, get your hands out my pocket. Get your hands out my pocket. I don't need that $300 you took right back. I need that. I was dependent on that right there. Yeah.
I didn't figure that out until I was working. I was like 19 years old. No, I was 21 years old. I had a big setback and I had to start back at the workforce, and I working at Wendy's, flipping them burgers. And me and my partner, he was like, hey man, we're gonna do all this overtime and we're gonna we had a little plan of what we was gonna do to get on top and everything. They gave me that little check. I had did so much overtime, but I wasn't making them but $5.15 an hour.
Yeah.
So it was like
That's
they
back in the days, boy.
got me good. And then when I went to business, I did some studying and stuff, and then I learned that the when you do overtime on your job, they take a different percentage on there.
Yeah.
If I
Boy, my
remember
tax bracket.
correctly, I didn't know there's a percentage that they take if you go over 40 hours versus having a second job. I didn't understand that in the beginning. And then when I went to school, then I learned a little bit. And I think I remember that portion of it. But yeah, but um what I didn't sign up, well, when I became an adult and I was on my own, everything was good. I had no worries, no cares, no nothing. I had a fun job. I was assistant manager at the liquor store. So I played my own music, didn't have any cuss words in it, and people would come in. It was a happy spirit or whatever, as far as people coming in happy or whatever. And then I had a child, and my whole mind frame changed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I didn't understand fear until I actually held my son for when he was like an hour old. I held him and I was like, whoa. And then everything just hit me like a ton of bricks. And that's
Yeah.
why I'm going to the second job right now, because I jumped into parenthood because I didn't want a child. I was 30 years old and I was like, I don't want no kid. And then now I'm here. And it's like we got tricked into this.
Yeah.
We,
It ain't what it looked like when you were a kid. Nikki said, I think the young people today are living it up. They don't want to work a 9 to 5 alone work at all. I don't
That's
think
true.
a lot. I
That's
think
true.
a lot of them don't want to work a 9 to 5, in which I can't really say I truly blame them, because the way I'm thinking, my mind state unchanged now. You can make more money just working for yourself than you can working this 9 to 5, but you gotta be willing to put in the work. Miss Shirley, the OG Gardner, thank you for coming. Doug, I appreciate you coming. Anybody else I didn't speak to?
Now
Miss
that you
Garrett,
think
thank you
about
for
it,
coming.
I think I had the most money back then when I was 16, 17, and 18. When I was in school, I worked. My money went straight to the bank. I never spent it on nothing.
Yeah. When I
I
was
spent
young,
my
I
money
could
on
save a
nothing.
lot too, but hey, you just brought up another interesting thing I want to talk about, GT. You were talking about when your son was born. I know you was in there. Soon as the first time they hand you that baby, what was you thinking? Next coming up is a Randall J. Thank you for coming.
What's up,
you were
man?
so random, Jay. My
What did
first
you think
thoughts was
when they handed you that your newborn baby, put it in your hand? What was your first thought?
I didn't believe I'd never been in love until this day. Like,
You
Cause
never.
I never, I thought I loved girls before and everything, but
yeah,
when I held him, it was something I ain't never felt in my life, man. Like, hey,
yeah.
that's what you call love at first sight, right there.
That
When I
connection,
held
boy,
that
that
little boy,
connection. But man, you know
boy,
what? My first thought was, what am I gonna do now? I was scared to death. I was scared to death. I mean, I was just turned 19, I think. I was scared to death. Finna be 19, something like that. I was scared to death. It was. But we made it work.
Hey,
RX Nail, thanks for coming.
Well, that's when I learned
yeah,
fear too. When I got a wife and child, that's when fear finally hit me. But
When
as
that
long
first,
as
what about you, J3? When they first had you your first child, what was the first thing you felt?
that, when they had me my child, man, shoot, boy, and I was in the room too,
Yeah.
man. Look what I did. Look what I did. A proud daddy. Look what I did.
you know,
When I got my first child in the hand, they handed my daughter to me. I was like, who that
Who the
mom?
mama? Who the
Oh,
mama?
nigga.
Yeah.
hey, man, hey,
Oh,
can,
oh man, I appreciate it. A
are y'all?
resilient dad. Yeah, I can hear you. But
Oh,
what was
hey,
your
I'm
feeling?
sorry. I wanted to say, man, like, I wanted to like get something on my chest because,
All right, Rudy, thanks for
you know,
coming.
any of you young folks in the chat or anybody that's gonna read or see this afterwards, man. Look, I was 17 years old. Actually, I was 16 when I found out I was gonna be a daddy. And I was a 10th grader in high school, man, of all things, bro. And I ended up joining, and I signed the dotted line, man, and joined the military when I was still in 11th grade of high school. And uh,
Delayed entry.
yeah, DEP, you know what I'm talking about, GTR. Oh, and J3 too, man, like my military brothers. So what I'm getting to is like now I was in the background listening to this chat, and I just want to say, man, it's like you know, yeah, when you got a baby, you're getting ready to have a baby or whatever like that, like life just
But
expounds
when
on
they
you.
first handed you your first child, what was your first thought?
It's water.
I actually cut his umbilical cord, man. I
It's
remember
water.
watching his ears pop like this when he came out, man. I watched the whole thing. I was there, and it was the most incredible thing I've ever experienced in my life. I cut his umbilical cord, and he's my boy. He still is with me to this day, and his name is Jason. And my boy Jason is my rock, man. He's always been there for me. And like I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, I had to do something at the time. My avenue was military. That's what I did because I was in a really small town, and I'm glad I did what I did, man. I mean, it got me out of the situation I was at the time. I hope that makes sense. But there's a lot of avenues for other people. The bottom line is like it's nothing to play with. Like, you know, when you finally know that you got a child, like you have this child, it's time to stand up and take a stance and provide. And if you don't have nothing going on, you better make something going on. It's really it's just really hard, you know.
Yeah.
Hard to
My Tennessee family, Mary Grow with me, David Corey with the crops. Miss
Resilient
Davis,
dad, what's
Davis,
up?
thank you for coming. Doug said he watched every one of his get born. Yeah, that's
me
a
too.
scary feeling
Me
too,
too.
boy. That's a scary feeling too.
I done cut the cord on every one of them.
Yeah, man. I had the honor of doing that with 3 of them. I got 6 total. Yeah.
And our other thing we'll get off your chest this week will be did you sign up for this? When you was a kid, you was so ready to be grown. But did you sign up to be paying for all them responsibilities, the bills?
Look, as soon as that fast
early
one
in the
hit,
morning.
I was like, nah, bro, I can't pay for this.
No, I sign up for this part. They don't sign me up for the super plan or something. I don't want
Look,
no
the
part
fast
of that.
one hit, I was like,
On
do I buy gas in my car, fix my car, or pay for the books to go to school?
Exactly.
I ain't ready for this.
on a for real note, if I can go back to then and know then what I know
That's
now.
funny though.
Yeah.
Somebody say here.
If I can go back then and know what I know now and be transported back to within, man, I'd be amazing.
Oh yeah, and that's what my parents used to always say, right? And that's what I still say to this day.
And
everybody
said I cleaned up my
everybody
ass quite a bit when the first one come. I understand that. Yeah, you have to, especially, man. You gotta clean up for them babies, boy. I'm telling you, man. Them are your responsibility. They didn't have to be here if it weren't for you. That's
But
just the way you gotta see
this
it.
is why it came up right quick. All right. We're talking about them babies, right? And you know, I got my little genius, right? And you know, I'm a girl dad, you know. But before my little genius, I got 36 nieces and nephews. They all older than her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought, you know, I'm still, even though I'm your uncle, I'm your dad. Boy, when you gotta put in them dad shoes, you gotta understand what that is. Nah, bruh. You're like, yo, I'm not there all the time, right? As an uncle, I wasn't there all the time. I'm always there when you need me, but I wasn't there for the things that people don't think about, you know, for the day to day. So I had to respect that. I really had to grow to respect that
Yeah.
because I knew I was always there. But the other part, though, by how we even had my little genius, my wife and I, and this being my first child. Yeah, my daughter was, it's my daughter. My little genius is a girl, right? I'm a girl dad. I mean, everybody knows, whatever you did, it's cool. But to go through that process and to also play your role, right? It's crazy. Like not letting your ego get involved and all that and all this. It's like knowing like your kid especially my daughter, she was breastfed, like and all these things. I had to respect even more what my wife was and what she is for our family. I just had to respect that.
Yeah.
But I was, my daughter was connected to the umbilical cord 4 hours after she was born. Clean birth, right? And I cut the umbilical cord 4 hours while she was sitting on my chest, Period.
Yeah. If you new here, if you type passion or TN in the chat, it'll drop your link. Mary Grow with me 1964. She said, "It's y'all, somebody's cutting onions in here. This is beautiful." It is beautiful, man. It is beautiful. Yeah, you type TN for Tennessee.
Nah, tonight ain't onions. It might be mangoes, but it ain't onions.
It is beautiful. Just to be sitting up here having a great conversation.
But honestly, though, not to take away, like honestly, what did you feel when you literally gave birth to your kids, right? Especially as men, it's like, we didn't give birth, actual birth.
Yeah, I was about to tell you about that. I didn't give birth.
And I can't give birth. I can't give birth.
But I
ain't no seahorse. You know what I'm saying? I
was one of the biggest contributors, but I didn't get birth.
Yeah, but when you watch it happen and you see your girl down there, man, that's you're like,
man, I was terrified, man. I'm telling you, I was terrified, but it was the most scariest, most happiest day of my life. I'm telling you, it's
same, most humbling.
Yeah, look like you speeding, GT.
Yeah, he whipping.
I meant to turn the camera up. Sorry.
It's funny because for me, we had to drive.
You out in the snow. Your name is Speed Racer.
Now he got them chains on. He good. Yeah, we good.
He gonna learn how to drive now in that snow. He been up there so long.
There's one aspect with Jason, man, my son, and a lot of y'all already know, man. When he was born, like he was born with a heart defect, and he had heart surgery. It was supposed to be at 6 months old. Like he had a VSD and an ASD, like a heart. It was pumping too much fluids to his lungs and not bringing it back. So I had to have him on Lasix and digoxin and all these medications and stuff like that. He went through pneumonia several times. So he had heart surgery at 3 months old at Duke University. And then at one point he lost too much oxygen to his brain.
Mm-hmm.
And basically that's what led to his state that he is in now. I mean, it's not that he has autism, as you would say. It's just that he has he's just Jason, man. I mean, there's no it hits deep with me, man, when we talk with kids, man. Talk about kids and reflecting back on what it's like to become a father, and like we are talking about now. But with me, man, I'm gonna shut up with it. I'm just saying,
that's a blessing, man. Get that thing off your chest. You dig? That's what you're here for. Yeah. Get that monkey off your back, and then move forward.
Yeah. But it's, you know what? I wouldn't change it for the rest of the world. He is the best person in the world. He treats I could not be more prouder than anybody else on this planet than my son, Jason. He is a very special guy. He's surpassed every single expectation. He was 5 years old, but before he can even walk. And I was told by doctors he would never read or write. And guess what? And I know every one of y'all, most of y'all in this chat, and most of y'all, you know, on this platform that we're talking to each other, have seen Jason Brown actually chime in and type.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Jay
saying?
on point.
Yeah.
Hey, sir.
Yeah, man.
He on point.
And they said he would never do that, and that's what I'm.
That's God.
Well, the thing with that is,
Blood foul.
man, I
Thank
always
you,
think
thank y'all for coming.
man think they know everything, but man don't know everything.
No.
Facts, Jags.
But you know what? You know what, Randall?
Yes.
You know, he's a special person. You know, God knew he was gonna be a special person. So he needed somebody special to raise it. That's why he gave him to you. And that's the way you should look at it. Because he's a special person and you're a special person. He gave you one of his angels to raise. And you did a great job, you know. And I'm getting teared up just thinking about it. Miss Patty, thank you for coming.
Yeah, we'll change this up, dude. Miss Patty, how are you?
GG, you need to go in the house.
everybody-
You're making me cold, man.
Let's go. I'm down in Florida, man. It's 70 degrees outside right now.
No, I thought I just saw
It's
smoke
1
come out of
degrees here. 1 degrees.
So,
man.
hey,
all
this
that,
morning
man.
I ran
I
7
can't-
miles. I ran 7 miles, and it was 32 degrees Fahrenheit. By the time I was done, it was 36 degrees.
Yeah, y'all need to keep all that negativity where y'all at.
No. Hey, on a for real note, though, man, it's windy.
And 7 miles wasn't really much because I wanted to do 10, but I was like, nah, I'm straight. I'm good right now. I said, let me go back to these situations right quick.
It's windy and crappy outside.
Yo,
We got a
thank
little
you for
rain, but it's still 70 degrees outside. But it's still warm. I got the
It's
AC.
38 here.
I got the AC on, bro.
He said
got
it
up
was
to
1
62 here,
degree.
man.
I ain't never
Yesterday-
seen no thermometer show 1 degree. Hold on.
It's,
Man,
it's
sometimes
43
I'm
here
up
right
with
now.
PT at, man. It be getting like minus 20, minus 30.
Oh, no, sir.
Is that wind chill or actual, like, Celsius, Fahrenheit, like all that? Like, what's that?
No, that's Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
It's 70 degrees
1.
Fahrenheit right here where I'm at. Right
Oh,
now.
70. Yeah. You in the thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
43
would put
degrees right
I would
now.
put shower curtains all the thing around me, just to insulate my talking right now.
It's gonna take more than shower curtain. You better go out there and kill you a few beavers and make you some beaver underwear.
Hey,
Beaver underwear,
what they
beaver
call
socks.
I already know them caribou looking for something. So go ahead and knock something down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ticket there, the caribou. Yeah.
Caribou,
get them
moose,
caribou.
bear.
Everyday life of an OCD chick. I've never understood how to pronounce that, but hey, respect to you, darling. Respect to you. Thank you for saying that. OCD-ish chick. Is that how you say it? OCD-ish?
There you
Yeah,
go.
like she's
OCD chick.
That's right.
No.
That's the way. That's Sydney Squirrel off grid. Thank you for coming. Hey,
Hey,
if you type TN or passion in the chat, it'll drop your link. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming. We up here having a conversation. The topic was actually I didn't sign up for this. It means when you was like 16, you was so ready to be grown, and then reality set in once you got grown, and you realize you got to get up and work every day to pay them bills, and them bills don't stop.
And when you get your first check, you be like, who stole from me?
Yeah. You get that first check, and you think it's gonna be fat, and
You
then
be like, who stole from me?
You like,
somebody stole from me.
Get your hands out of my pocket because you took half of my money. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you gonna learn quick. You gonna learn quick, boy.
When Uncle Sam does get half of it, that's why. You know what? When I first started working construction jobs before I joined the Army, man, I was like 16, 17 years old. He said, claim 9 on it. Don't do anything else. Whatever you do, claim 9. I was like, why? He said, they're going to give you you're going to get an income tax check at the end of the year, but you just letting Uncle Sam borrow that money for the year, and they collect interest
Dang,
on
you
it.
claiming 9?
You claiming 9, you ain't getting a dime back.
It don't matter if you got it.
Hold on, you better be like you ain't go to Giselle.
I swear.
No. That just when you claim 9, all it does is just gives a guesstimate on how much they're gonna collect from your check.
No, that's called fraud.
No. At the end of the year, when you file your taxes, this may be another discussion for another day. But at the end of the year, when you file your taxes, if you
You
get
can
a
claim
big,
it, but if you ain't filed it, try to
If
get
you're
that
looking
same
forward- if
benefit,
you're looking
yeah,
forward to a
it's
big
not.
income-
You can defeat fraud. but
You gotta
that
show
is
them.
fraud.
You gotta
son.
show them have
That is
all 9
fraud.
Social Security at the
yeah. No, not necessarily. But when you
It
at the
does
end of the
mean
year-
you get more money up front from your check, right?
yeah,
And that's when you pretty much
your
reduce
monthly
side
check's going to be higher. Your monthly
Yeah.
check's
Pretty higher.
But at the end of the year, if you're getting a big tax return, all you did was
Nah.
let the government borrow that money the whole year.
Nah, I ain't with this stuff. I don't know how that shit
I
works.
don't know.
I ain't
I'm
with
just
it.
saying,
And
man.
I do know within the last 4 years,
I know
I
what
used to
you're
always
saying. I
claim,
know what you're saying, though. I know what
I
you're
used
saying.
to always claim married and never had a problem. But then it got where I was having to pay in, and I was claiming married. And
I'll
having to pay
never
in.
speak on the internet when I'm claiming, right?
Honestly,
So
this
now,
is just
for
what
the
game
last
one.
3 or 4
Game
years, I've
one,
been having to
never speak
claim
what you're claiming.
married in a high tax bracket just to get a little bit back.
Oh, no.
That's
This is
crazy.
just with your employer. If you're making like 14, 15 bucks an hour, and they're gonna tax
And
you.
they make more than that at Wendy's these days.
I know. Okay, all right.
At Chipotle, they paying $20 an hour.
But bottom line, what I'm
But
saying
it's California, though. You know what I
you're
mean?
making an hourly wage. If you claim 9, then they're gonna take less out, because bottom line, at the end of the year, most of the time, if you're making less than like 50, 60,000 a year, you're gonna get a tax return. You're gonna get an income tax return. The only difference is you're not gonna get as big of a tax return at the end of the year. If you get
because you got most yours throughout the year.
Right, throughout the year.
Yeah.
But my thing is, you claiming 9, they gonna want to see all them 9 Social Security card on your taxes.
No, but it becomes fraud when you try to claim 9 when you declare your benefits and your taxes. That's when it's like, all right, you ain't got 9 dependents, you can't vouch for that. All right, and you try to put that on your taxes. Now you definitely about to. I ain't no tax representative.
That's when you borrow some of your niece and nephews.
Yeah. Hey, don't be claiming 9 trying to get some Christmas gifts, man. Hey, go ahead and claim what you got.
Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it, please. Don't take my word for it. But when you file at the end of the year, and if you file your taxes and you look forward to your income tax check after February, and all that good stuff, and it's a big check.
Before you leave, Suburban Girl, type T in the chat so to drop your link. I appreciate you coming. I hope you have a blessed rest of the night.
Right on. But if you file your income tax checks and you get a pretty good sized check, chances are what you're doing is you're loaning the government throughout the year that your exemptions, which you tell your employer to take out, is an estimate. That's all it is. So when you say 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 9, maximum 9 exemptions from your for them to hold back as your employer for taxes. If you're maximizing, if you're going out and you're paying more than that, then that's when you get that back at the end of the year. If you want more to live on every month, you maximize that so that they take less out. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to get an income tax at the end of the year.
9 times out of 10, you probably gonna have to pay in.
Refund.
You probably gonna have to pay in.
I don't worry about that stuff no more.
Hey, I don't run this.
I'm not.
But erase this part for the last like 2 minutes just in case. Let this man live. Let this man eat.
I'm just telling you how I live,
coming after you, son.
No, I didn't look
Erase
forward to
this.
this big, I didn't look forward to this big massive check at the end of the year. I look forward to more disposable income every single
Throughout the
month
year.
throughout the year. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
I understand what you're saying,
hey,
Jay.
y'all
Yeah.
also got to
I
realize.
totally understand what you're saying.
Hey, ARD, y'all also got to realize he's part of the old school category. So back then, compared to now, it was
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah, old school still get 50 years for tax fraud.
I swear. And no, sir, I don't. I'm not trying to go there.
That's what I said. Erase this little period right quick. We gonna let you live, man. Hey, we
Yeah.
don't hear you, we don't see you on this one right here. You did. Do your thing. If it worked for you, let it work for you. You did.
Stay tuned to the next episode of Random J's.
Nah. Hey, what you said was pretty proper, but at the same time, you know what I mean?
No, I'm
What up,
for real.
little fella?
Mike, thanks for coming.
This is KK, y'all. Everybody.
How you doing, little man?
Hey there, KK.
Man, look
What's
at
up? What's up?
Ow, why you do that?
How are you? Young
So,
man.
I don't think you answered ARD.
Wait, what are you
No, don't Google that guy. You're not
About the
nobody.
topic. Did you sign up for this when you were 16, 17 years old? You were so ready to be grown. Did you
I'm
sign
not
up for
gonna
all the
lie.
responsibility?
I did not sign up for it. I didn't. Even when I was like telling my parents, you know, when they gave me my Kia Rio, and it was like, yeah, we bought this little Kia Rio. I had still paid car insurance, make sure the tires was good, oil change, all this stuff. And I was thinking that they was gonna help me. They was like, no. I was like, I'm driving this to school back and forth. Like, nah, like how? But what they did though, they put me on game, right? They let me loan. My dad let me loan out his mower, lawnmower, and I started making lawnmower business, right? I had to pay him for the lawnmower fee and the gas fee, right? He did not
That's
let
right.
me live.
That's right.
For the lawnmower too?
No, he charged me. He charged all of us, like me and my brothers. He charged all of us, and I did the branding and
Y'all
stuff.
just
And I
renting it.
paid for it from my income. So they definitely taught us like nothing was for free. Well, when I tell you that did not prepare me to how cold this game really is. That was an introductory, barely. It's a preliminary, but it wasn't no intro.
Welcome to
Who
adulthood.
is FICA anyway?
Intro.
Who?
Because when
Y'all know who FICA is?
Fight.
Huh? You said what?
Yeah, that means I'm gonna take it, and you're gonna have to fight to get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm serious.
it's
Do
like
y'all
that.
know who FICA is though? What does it stand
FICA.
for?
Yeah, we talking about. We call it Big FICA. Big FICA. Yeah.
That's the U.S. federal payroll tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big FICA. Yeah. ASAP. Yeah.
Oh, Federal
I kinda-
Insurance Contributions Act.
Yeah,
I
Big
I
FICA.
think I grew
Yeah,
up pretty
you know.
fast. I started working at a very young age. So I kind of knew.
Federal
I kinda
Insurance
knew
Contribution Act, payroll tax,
prepared for that work.
fund Social Security
Yeah.
in the United States.
Yeah, that's Big
I
FICA.
had to Google that real quick too.
Yeah.
Nah, I already know it. I already
For
understood.
employees,
Yeah.
employers, and fund
You
Social
talking about Big
Security.
FICA? Yeah, it's Big FICA. That's part of
Okay,
it.
I found this on the web for do employees, employers, and fund Social Security medical.
Who telling on themselves? Nah, it's Big FICA. You right though. Yeah, you right. My
They
thing
say
is,
all
that's
that
what
money
my
go
parents- that's
towards
what my dad was
Medicare
showing
and
me.
everything.
But
to
you know
answer
how
your question
people
right
make
quick.
big
Hold on.
money. People make the big money using FICO, the FICO score, and they had the big, like
Not
they got a big,
FICO, FICA. Right. That's the old
No.
thing.
no, they got a big FICO score, and it's like they got a big, I don't know, they ain't been late on their payments, and they got all this money.
Yeah.
It just means you pay your bills on time.
Junior knows what I'm talking about. Wait,
That just means you pay your bills on time.
Yeah.
FICO.
All that rate.
Yeah.
But me being with an ex-wife who screwed me over, I don't have a good FICO score. That's why I'm renting currently. What's up, buddy?
Nah, it's all good. You know what? Because you always prevail, right? Just keep your heart pure.
Hell
keep
yeah,
that
man.
work going. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah. Sometimes when you get married, you wish your wife didn't know your social security number.
And if anybody wants to ever donate, we just eat bread for dinner. And this is KK right here, and he's just eating bread for dinner.
All right, now you gotta cancel that right quick because I don't want it to get.
No, I'm just messing, man.
You did.
No, he loves bread, man. Honey wheat bread, man. It's
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Nah, it's all love. Yeah.
My bad.
It's all love.
GT over just cooking away, boy. Look at it.
GT was about to bring him some food.
Nah.
Hey, so what's y'all opinion? The best chefs in the world, are they men or women?
Oh Lord,
I ain't gonna lie. My mom
Hold it now.
Hold on.
Come on now.
Let the oldest in the room speak
There's
first.
difference
I'll go
between a
first.
chef
I'll
and
go
a good
first.
cook.
What's your opinion, J3?
There's a
Let
difference
the oldest in the
between a
room
chef.
speak first. I'll go first.
There's a difference between a chef and a cook.
For
I said chefs.
Oh, that's some knowledge right there.
Now you
not
got
a
cook.
Some
Now,
knowledge.
now, back
Which is better, a man or a woman? Chef.
a man or a
No.
woman cook. Is there a difference?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, so what's the difference?
A cook is just a person that cooks at the house. A chef is somebody in a fine dining restaurant.
All right, so that's your explanation. That's the definition. Okay.
Oh,
Fair. What if you had an at-home chef or an at-home cook? That means you got to work in a restaurant.
That don't count. I think it's a man because Chef Boyardee. So.
No, Chef Boyardee ain't never cooked nothing in my kitchen.
I've done it in two hotels. No, I've done it in one
I
hotel.
definitely I broke them open though. You did. Well, they ain't never put that pizzazz and that you did on it.
The Water Tower in Chicago. They had a restaurant in there. I did some cooking up in there, and the Midland Hotel. Both of them in Chicago.
Midland, yeah.
That's a really.
So that make you a chef J3, according to him.
Oh wait,
got my eyes on as many people that ate the food.
JT Junior's cooking right now. What's he whipping up?
Oh, GT.
Yeah,
I
what you
feel
whipping
on
up?
that
Man
one
or
too,
woman?
J3. Yeah.
What you whipping up on there on that skillet?
GT is an everyday cook. Is he a chef?
A nasty asparagus. I don't like asparagus, but I cook it for the guys. No, I'm a cook. I ain't no chef though.
Well, I was thinking about
Wellness for Fugal Mama. Thanks for coming.
I was thinking about making some cordon bleu for the family.
What?
Would that make me a chef? Just because it's a
cordon bleu. What is that? Mustard?
No, cordon bleu.
It's
I don't know. He's whipping it up.
That's chicken and ham. That's chicken and ham.
Chicken and ham.
You
Yeah,
thinking about Grey Poupon. That's different.
with a sauce on it.
Cordon bleu. Yeah.
I actually made
never heard
some homemade Chinese broccoli and or beef and broccoli tonight, y'all.
Okay.
I cooked it at home, man, and he ate the heck out of it, but he's still hungry, so he's eating.
Did you use fresh? Did you use fresh rice or day old rice?
I cook my rice myself, but I always use parboiled rice. I like parboiled rice. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, but I made my.
I'm
own
not gonna
rice.
lie, that day old rice is really how you do it though.
Flavors
You know.
and cooking techniques.
But
Yeah.
he's trying to take my thing off, man. He's trying to expose my bald head. What are you trying to do?
Nah, he trying to expose your headline, so it's all good.
You think that's funny?
That's it.
Anyways, I'll shut up.
I still owe you a thing.
But that's a really good question, man. Women versus
Hold on for a minute.
men chefs.
Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't want to work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't want to work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me, doing me. Say it again for the people in need. And for the people ain't got nothing to eat. And for the people ain't got nowhere to sleep. And for the workers like you and me.
Oh yeah.
Bro, what I eat. Member in the building. Thanks for coming, bro.
We were jamming. My bad.
Mr. Brown, what I eat? What's up, my good guy? Yes, sir.
I got me a couple more figs coming. I know that.
You already know.
Ain't nothing.
Who
over
said
here
that?
coming. Everything over here dead.
Dead.
Who said something about some figs?
Me.
What you got? What you say?
I got 2 more coming. Kicking it
What
with
kind?
Calvin. Thanks for coming. That Magnolia and
GP,
CS.
like,
Magnolia and what?
A CS.
CS.
Yeah.
What's that?
Nope,
that's
don't.
the thing.
Do not touch the laptop.
CS big. I don't know.
Oh,
Okay, then.
S, not F. Yeah.
I ain't got no leaves on my fig trees other than the one I got next side the house that the deer be eating on.
I want to show y'all this hydroponics for this stuff right quick that I got all my herbs in. Because they still growing. And that's the only thing that keep going. They be leggy sometimes.
Yeah, I'm trying to reach for that light.
Yeah.
I just purchased a light on Amazon. It was
another one. Okay. Yeah.
It's a great price. I paid what $56 for it. It was on sale. Yeah.
Is it one of the purple and bright lights, like the yellow lights?
No, it's from Viva Sun. It was on their lightning deals. I just paid for about 3 hours ago though. Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah. I grow in the house. I grow in pots. I don't do hydroponics.
Yeah, I grow in the house. I'm a hydroponics in the house, but this is the first year I'm putting everything in.
Since we're talking about that.
This is the first year I'm putting pots in the house with soil on them. You know, peat moss, all that. Coca-Cola, all this stuff.
Pause for a minute. I'm on live chat.
Anybody know what that is right there?
That's that jackfruit.
That's a jackfruit. That's a jackfruit.
Yeah, that's a jackfruit.
From them seeds that you had?
Yep.
Okay then.
I got 2 of them busting the dirt and got about 20 more over there waiting for them to do something.
Well, I can't wait till spring get here, boy. I'm out there preparing my beds, putting down new soil, some compost, some fresh compost.
Wait, hold on. I'm on the
Can't
phone.
wait.
I'm on the laptop, buddy. Hold on one second.
And you know, I only know that because, Jax, you sent me them jackfruit seeds, right? I only know that.
Wait, can I ask, isn't jackfruit like huge?
Yeah, they get
Of course.
big dinosaur eggs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, you can bust somebody melon with that jackfruit. You did.
Bust your own melon with that jackfruit. You fall with it.
Hey, I got enough property out there for them to grow.
You can bust somebody melon with that jackfruit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Jackfruit trees get big, man.
Now I'm gonna tell you. Now one thing about the jackfruit, it's a good tasting fruit, but they got a raunchy smell.
Raunchy smell.
They kind of smell, but they taste good.
Calm down.
Wait, have you actually grown jackfruit?
This is my first.
Oh wow, wow. Okay. Man, I tried to do it.
Sound clear than normal. Can y'all hear me more than normal?
Oh yeah, we can 5x5. You good? Yeah.
It sound the same.
Sound the same.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
I got this new microphone that was sent to me, so I was trying it out.
Nah, you sound the same right quick. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, that sucks.
No, it sounds good.
It should be crisper.
Yeah, I thought I was, but
I mean, no, you're. I can see you're far away from it, and we can still hear you. Like it's picking up. That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm just here to tell you, it sounds the same. Like you ain't never left. You good?
Right. Because I remember some of them lives, man, where you would be talking to the mic and you're describing all your plants, and we can't hear you, man. That mic right there, keep it. It sounds good, man, because you're back away from it, and it sounds really good. Hope that makes sense.
Yeah. So you and Long, go ahead. Hopefully everything is working. Yeah.
Hey, I'll let y'all. I got to do something real quick.
All right, I appreciate you coming up, bro. Much love, Al.
And you already know I got to do just like Alaska time, Cali time is very similar. But man, a couple of things, right? The question of the day is what, and let's refocus. All right, let's get our minds refocused.
Yeah.
Once again,
sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. I did not sign up for all of this.
Well, hey, nobody signed up what God used you for. Nobody signs up for that.
Nobody signed up for
that. And we talking about for the bills too, right? Nobody signs up what God used you for. Hey.
But if you wanna survive, you just gonna have to do it.
You gotta get through it.
Yeah. Sometimes we think it's coming, something that's coming from God. It really ain't. It's coming from that other one.
Yeah. It's coming from the world. Let's call it the world. Yeah. Coming from the world. Yeah. But one thing about it, God ain't forsake you. He ain't leave.
No, he ain't no deceiver.
Yeah.
It ain't no deceiver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Regardless of your situation, ain't from quote unquote God or not in that immediate situation, you know what? You here for a reason, and only God can do that.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
And we all go through things. You get knocked down in life, but that's how many times you gotta get back up. Like that song goes, we all go through some things, some messed up situations that have you down and out. You need a little bit of inspiration, holding on to faith, but losing patience, sick of waiting for your breakthrough to come because it ain't came. So you irritated. So guess what? Just go home, go ahead and be strong and go on to keep your head up. And don't be lagging, don't be dragging, pick your legs up.
Yeah. Pause.
Yeah. LGG love, thanks for coming.
You talking about pick your legs up. Hold it now, pause.
Pick your legs up one step at a time. One step at a time. Let's give it good. Let's give it there. Hold on. One step at a time.
He's not talking about this way. He's talking about
you gotta keep on moving.
Yeah, keep on moving. Yeah.
I already knew Mango Slang was about to come out. Hold on.
Oh no, it ain't mine. It's something I heard from somebody else. A good inspiration. That's a good inspiration.
Pick your legs up. You can't say that in California, but
you want to keep going, keep moving, pick your legs.
Yeah. You don't need an umbrella every time it rains on you.
Hey. Turn on the umbrella. What we say? Rolls Royce umbrellas in the rain. Rolls Royce umbrellas in the rain.
Like you said, you didn't sign up for this. But one good thing is you didn't sign up for it, but in the process of it, you get joy.
Oh yeah. That's something I know life beats everybody down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be stressed, especially in these days of times with the inflation, the way things is going out throughout this world. But man, you gotta find some joy. You gotta find some joy. You just can't keep staying down.
Joy. Yeah.
Well, that's when you're tired of doing it by yourself and you find a mate, the joy come there. And then when the kids come along, you got even bigger joy.
No, when the kids come along, you got a bigger joy when the day they turn 18.
They come with more work, but they come with more everything. You did.
And once you become a parent, you're gonna stay a parent till the day you close your eyes. Yeah. And you're gonna be
grandbaby you close your eyes. And I was telling my dad this stuff. I was like, when I became a parent, I was more a parent.
I just want to give a quick
That's
shout
a
out to.
triple entendre right there. Double
I'm gonna
entendre.
give a quick
not
shout out
triple.
to Jay with Africa Dreaming, man. He's in the chat, man.
Yeah. Once I
Okay.
became a parent, I
Dreaming.
became a parent. Right.
Yeah.
That means two different things. But yeah, shout out.
You can
Only
change
thing
it.
is,
That's
like, when we
African
talking about the
dreaming, but
kids, right?
he might as well change to African Houston dreaming, because right now he's having dreams in Houston right now. When you go back to
Exactly.
Africa, you have African dreams. Right now, he having them Houston dreams.
No,
Them
we call it hard gone
Texas
dreams. You
dreams.
did.
Houston
Been encountered dreams. You did. Hey,
That's my
everything
people.
under the
My
sun. You
people.
did.
Country is collard greens, money hungry, dollar fiends, gonna get that cheese by any means if it means. We got a ride like that.
By any you did. Yeah.
Hey, fun fact, I was born in Houston.
It's all love, man. Good for you.
I was born in Houston, man. Anyway.
Yeah, nah, it's H-Town. Hey, that's love right there. They say H-Town or H-Town. How you spell that?
Just Houston. Houston.
That's how you pronounce that. H-Town to the core. Yeah. H-Town, H-Town.
I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
He done come back with squirrel hunting and all that.
No. I'm just playing with you.
I know.
It's all H-Town. You did with a G in there, but it sounded like lasagna.
Indeed. Hey, look, man. Look, bottom line though, man. Like with the topic of what Odom started this thing with, indeed. You never know when you're ready until it actually happens, man. And it's just a matter of standing up and doing your best. And that's what I did. And here I am. So,
yeah. You know, people always say, people come from all
big dad, big resilient dad, random. Yeah.
People come from all different type of backgrounds. I know people come up in the projects and all of that. You know what I'm saying? They don't think they're going to have no better. So they do dumb stuff to keep themselves in that situation. Or they grow up without a father. So they think, well, I ain't going to be around there for mine. It seems like to me, that would give you more motivation to be there when you have it to grow up. Because you know how hard it was without yours. So I don't see why you wouldn't be there.
But it's mad easy though.
Now, since you put that in the Odom,
I ain't do that for me. I ain't gonna do it for nobody.
Since you put it out like that, I'm gonna put it this way. Mine was not there for me,
and it gave you more incentive to want to be there, didn't it?
Hold on.
Which kind of make it a little bad for the simple reason mine always had what they need and whenever they want it. So therefore, they some good children, but they're on the spoiled side due to the fact
that's
that
material things or both, though, right? Presence, like the qualitative things and material things.
Yeah,
like when they came of age and everything, they didn't have to go out and work for a car. I got the first car for them.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wanted them to have better than what I had.
Yeah,
and so, in other words, it was a good thing, but also was a curse.
You know what's
that's another part about it. We want them to have better than what we have, but I think sometimes we enable them.
That's it.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It gotta be a curse, but is it a curse to say I don't want you to like do this bull stuff that I had to do? Yeah. Right. If I can raise you right and all this stuff. When I say raise you right, it's just like you ain't even got to be introduced to all that to still respect everything that's going on, right? Like for this stuff that you got to understand, like for people in those type of environments. I don't have to put you in that environment to make you learn that, right?
Yeah.
That's why I got out of that environment, right? To raise you, right? So I don't have to put you in that environment to let you learn that lesson, right? That's why we elevated, right? That's why we've been blessed by God, right? I don't have to put you in that, or do we, right?
No.
Can I say one thing real quick, man? This is one thing I really have been battling for the last 2 months. My 16-year-old son lives in Puerto Rico. I go and visit if you follow my channel, you see me going to Puerto Rico every once in a while when I can, because it's not. I don't make a lot of money, man. I live on my retirement and whatever, but
it's not about money. It's about heart.
Yeah, it's about heart. I get that, but here's the kicker. I don't have the money to give him a car. He just turned 16. He's asking for money for a car. I've been paying the child support to his mom and my other ex-wife for the last 18 plus years. And I live off of what income I make every single month. And I don't have disposable income. I don't have savings. I don't have savings to just buy him a car for his 16th birthday. So I'm telling him, hey, buddy, I'm sorry.
You know,
I don't have.
You know, most people don't realize this, but you know, child support is the biggest ripoff it ever was.
Yes, it is.
It's not benefiting the child, or it's not benefiting the child or the mama. It's benefiting the government. They taking a lot of that, or the state. They taking most of that. So I mean, when you putting her on child support or you putting him on child support, the only person that's benefiting from it is the state.
That's it.
Yeah,
you get a small portion.
They don't know, and the mom has me by the balls, because guess what? It doesn't matter what I say or do. She has guaranteed. Like, I've never denied child support. I get it. That's my kids.
Yeah.
But the money comes out automatically from my check.
That's what you do.
And then she gets mad at me, and she comes at me and says, "Oh, you should pay more and blah blah blah, and you're back this and back that." I'm like, "What? You want me to just live off of nothing? Am I supposed to live on the streets?"
Well, the thing with that,
the
thing with that is, she said you need more money, but the woman failed to realize that if you give $200 more. If you're paying $300 and you end up giving $200 more, she's not gonna get that $200. That money is going to Uncle Sam, and she just might get 25 cents or $25 more than what she's been getting.
Yeah. All I know, J3, is this: for the last, I don't know, 10 years plus, I've been paying over $900 a month just to her. And I have no say-so in it. It comes right out of my federal check.
Right.
And then I have another ex-wife. I have two ex-wives. I just got remarried again.
Precious pieces. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, maybe I'm
the most effective. That's true, but I mean, it don't matter which one is getting it. The state is getting most of it.
Right.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. I just know it just comes right out of my check. I have no say so.
I can test and started working since I was 13 years old. Save my money. I'm still proud of myself. I'm proud of you too. I started working at a young age myself. Got my own
Yay!
I bought my kids my kids' cars. I didn't buy them brand new cars. I bought them used cars.
Yeah,
of course.
I didn't buy a brand new car.
Even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy a brand new car.
I started out with a
1972 Pontiac Catalina. That's what I started out with, and that was in 1994. 93. A 72 Pontiac, a big brown bars, dude. 4-barrel carb, the big 400 small block. I would never buy my kids a new car.
4-door.
Yeah, 4-door.
4-barrel 4-door, spray painted black.
Yeah.
I started out with a Pinto.
Oh yeah.
Gremlin. She's having gremlins all the time.
Gremlin. Dang. Actually, I would love to have a gremlin.
I can't compete with y'all because y'all too fancy.
First car. Everybody. What was your first car?
First car.
Pinto.
Mine was a 68. Mine was a 68 Chevy Nova. 4-door, spray
I
painted
never had
black.
a first car.
Dude, that's a good car, Odom. That's a good car, though. Chevy Nova, bro.
I never had a first car.
I think
You know what my first car
No, but
driving was?
yeah.
Never
Hey,
put my ex on child support. I was so
everybody in the
so
chat,
proud of
put your
Bill, and I
first
turned
car
around
you
and
ever
forgot me.
owned.
Forgave me for
I never had a first car. I had hella cars, but I never had a first car. Yeah.
Green deal.
Lonzo Purse.
OCD
If you
said,
knew it, you like
Green
passion
deal
TN in
storm.
the chat, it'll drop a
Was
link.
there? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, put your first car in the chat. Put your
Yeah,
first
your
car
first car.
in the chat. Yeah, everybody, 83 Jeep Mustang Jeep. Look, let's see how this comes out.
Nah.
It's gonna be
Green
cool.
Geo.
I'm not even about to say
Green
this. Like
Geo
I said,
Storm.
I never had a first car. My first car, honestly, was the
79.
first car that was given to me.
Cutlass.
It wasn't the car that I bought. Yeah. First car that was
83
given to me was a
Mustang
Kia
GT.
Rio.
She
It
said
was
the
not the
70
car that I
Bel
bought.
Air. What's the first car you ever
Hey, I
bought?
appreciate you coming. I appreciate you coming. If you type passion or TN in the chat, it will drop your link.
Yeah, this is some interesting stuff, man, and we can get to know each other.
But
and
yeah, we're gonna burn the corner on this one and go to the other avenue. Let's
70
keep it
Bel
all
Air.
clean, right?
Wow.
My first car never was a car that I actually
was it?
My first car and this representation of this stuff. Yeah, my first car was different, right? My first car was a Mastiff, right? It was different. But the first car that my parents ever gave me, that was, my Kia Rios, the Kia family, Ceratos, right, and the back out with it.
Wait, no, what was your first car you bought yourself?
Yeah.
Just curious.
It was a Corvette.
My first car, my
it was
mom.
A Corvette. It was a Corvette that was able to tread.
Oh,
yeah.
Then you rocking, bro. You rocking.
And it was an old school Corvette that I still got.
Hey, it don't matter. It's a Corvette.
Yeah.
It's a Corvette.
But it was a 79 Corvette, and I got it on a good deal. And that's what I say. Like, I used that to buy. I bought my first car with my dad showing me how to save my money after I paid him, pay my mom, and everybody for using everything, right? That like they lawnmowers and all that. I finally made enough money, and I negotiated with my dad to get this Corvette.
I had one of them.
That's right on,
and I got
bro.
it for a hell of a deal.
Hey,
I had to pay my money. I was broke as hell after that. I couldn't even afford
it.
That 72 Pontiac Catalina that I was talking about, that was a car that my mom gave me. That was actually my first car. But the first car that I actually bought, not gonna lie, was an 84 Toyota Celica.
You got the Celica,
bro.
I wanted to get them Camrys back in the day. Them Camrys used to look like them
races up there.
Them Camrys used to look like them E300s and all these things, right? Those old Camrys used to be the thing right there, right?
Oh yeah, they were all solid.
Okay,
I'm not even a car guy.
The first car we had. Now, what is the worstest car you ever bought?
Shoot, the worst car I ever got was the car my mom and dad gave me.
I'm talking about you just bought on yourself.
It was the best one, but the worst one.
I always had problems with it. Mine was a Eagle Premier. What was it? A 92 Eagle Premier. I think it was a 92. I can't remember.
You said the Premier Eagle.
Yeah.
Damn.
Eagle Premier.
Yeah. Excuse me. Dang. Yeah.
It was clean though. It was all white rim, straight blue on leather interior. It was nice, but it was a straight lemon.
Every time my parents gave me a car, I had to pay for it, and I also had to pay insurance on it, and it was already paid for because it was out of the lot car, right? So I always had to still pay for that. But every time the cars that they used to give me, like I would get into some situation or like loaning out to my family, and it was all my car would always be in the situation. And even though it was like good for good intentions, I said I
had a caravan. They was gone.
I don't even want no. And this is what Dad always told me, right? He said, Yo, if you ain't driving them, don't let them know nobody. Like you meet them there, right? You know what's up. Like y'all going to the club and drinks, you already know. Like don't put nobody in your ride. Cause I was like, hey Pops, man, let me get this F-150. You know, he had the dual whatever, 1990 version. It's like, Pops, I got it. He had the Roadmaster with the rag tops and everything. I was like, Pops, I wash this car all the time. We got it. He was like, nah, you got to understand. You got to understand something. He's like, I ain't going to give it to you. But, I can see how you, like, take care of it, even though you can't even drive it. I'm going to give it to you.
What was your worst?
Right when he gave me the keys, he had a copy of a key. He gave me the keys because he seen what I did. Like, I was like, whatever it got to be, I'm going to upkeep it. Because for me, I just wanted to put it in storage. I didn't want to do much. I just wanted to put it in storage while I was like navigating and everything because I really love that car. I love both of them. And I knew how to upgrade it, and I was like, I'm not going to upgrade nothing, but, I'm a kid too. Like, I'm literally, in my 20s, teenage years, everybody kind of call it whatever. I was just like, I was in my 20s.
LTD, we feel you.
Yeah.
Hey,
what was your worstest car, and tell us why it was your worstest?
Like I said, my worst car was that Kia Rio, but that mug slid though. That mug slid.
My worst. Hey, look, my worst car was an '88. After I bought that '84 Toyota.
That thing slid back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about
I bought an
Indiana time. That mug slid.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I bought an '88 Chevy Citation, and I literally bought it, paid the taxes on it and the tags because I just got my tax return. And after 3 days, the car blew up, dude. I ain't gonna lie. This was in it was an '88 Chevy Citation. That was the worst car that I ever bought. I drove it 3 days after getting tags and everything, and in North Carolina, put on it, and it died, man. It died on me. That was the worst car ever.
What was yours?
What was yours, J3? What was
Granada?
Go ahead.
Granada.
That was the worst vehicle because I drive and fix.
Yeah. That was like an Eagle Premier. It seems like every other week there's something wrong with it.
You got to drive with the whole pack on that mug. Yeah.
Worst was a 1984 Buick Skyhawk.
The Skyhawk. Eli, that's crazy. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the name of the car. My dad gave me a car on Monday.
Hey, you had the Buick Skyhawk. I had the Buick Roadmaster, right, from my dad with the rag top. And that was a 1989 one. And with the rag top on it, the rag top wasn't nobody else's rag top. That thing, it was the best car ever, but that thing, if you ain't know how to fix it, you're going to be assed out.
My old man gave me a car on Monday.
My dad showed me how to fix
he sold it on a Friday.
What you say, J3?
Oh yeah,
my old man gave me a car on a Monday, and he sold it on a Friday. I never had a chance to drive it. Hey.
I remember my worst vehicle broke down in a snowstorm in New York. I was on my way back to work. Horrible speed.
Oh, geez.
What about you, GT?
What
about you? The first car you ever bought, and the worst car you ever bought.
And don't be talking about these new Alaska cars. I don't.
The first car I ever had was the Mazda 626 with a sunroof. It was I loved it, but I didn't know enough about cars, so I messed up the engine because I didn't put oil in it. So totally messed it up. So
you ain't keep the engine, so that mug got burnt out for about 6 months, almost a year.
Yeah, but it was terrible. My worst car was Okay, I had tore my Achilles tendon, so I couldn't work. So friends of mine, a couple of girls and stuff, they would pay my rent and stuff like that. Totally long story, but I didn't have a car. So my brother gave me one of his, and it was a stick shift. Never drove a stick shift. So he showed me how to drive a stick shift. And the next thing you know, I was driving it and going to go see this girl. Couldn't smoke cigarettes because I used to smoke cigarettes, and she wouldn't let me smoke at her house. So for like 9 hours, I stayed over there, and I tried to leave or whatever, and it caught on fire, like straight caught on fire. Fire department and everything. I never drove a stick after that. So that's my worst. That's what I came up here to
Oh,
tell
that was
y'all.
how I
It was
learned though. I
Nigga
learned
said
with
she
the
turned
stick.
the corner and the driver door blew open by itself. Scared me to death. I had to hold the door handle the entire drive home.
No,
That
the
was
kill
scared me to death.
reels was stick shift though.
Hey, that reminds me, my uncle, he used to always have him old Monte Carlos, man. And one of them, the floorboard in the back seat was just a hole there, man. It done rotted
Blew
out.
up. Damn.
So you have to watch it, or your feet will fall through the hole.
Barney Rebel style.
Yeah. It was crazy. Well, he loved them Monte Carlos. Every time one messed up, he bought another one. My aunt, his wife, my aunt, she used to always have gremlins. Every time one messed up, she'd buy another one.
Damn.
Don't feel bad, J3. I sold my daughter's car on her 16th birthday. She was messed up so bad in school. Oh, I understand that. Yeah.
Hey, my smallest car.
For real. Yeah.
After that Chevy Citation that I had blew up, I bought a Ford Fiesta, and that was when I was stationed in Aberdeen, Maryland. Aberdeen Proving Ground, Maryland, man, at the base up there. I bought it from a Fulberg Colonel. I was a specialist at the time, a low ranking guy, and this car was on the lemon lot, and I would just happen to see if it was for sale, or it was for sale, and I called the number, and it was a Fulberg Colonel, like 06. Anyway, long story short, I ended up buying it for $700. It was a four-banger, like four-speed, 3-cylinder car, 3 cylinders, and it was a 4-speed on the floor, Ford Festiva, and it was one of the best cars I ever bought in my life, man. That thing was so awesome. It was an ugly sucker though, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. We're talking about old memories right now, man. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
How our parents raised us with them old schools. They said, yes, you can't drive a stick, you ain't gonna drive. Yeah, that's how we was raised. Exactly. Hey, I know it's different now, the automatic. But how we was raised, if you can't get that stick, you ain't gonna drive.
Yeah, it was a stick. Yeah.
Y'all
and I was the only one 12 years old sitting on
African dreaming, you know.
What's up,
Big
Jay?
African dreaming. What's up? My brother.
Thank you for coming.
I knew we couldn't be talking about these cars too long before you came on.
What's going on, African dream?
What's up, man? I ain't gonna be up here long. I just real quick. Odoms. What do I by every 3-4 months? Every 3-4 months, when I do get to catch the show, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. 5x5.
I just want to say, since y'all talking about cars, man. So look here. This time I'm coming different. I got the numbers. Now 2024 Ford F-350 King Ranch is 80 to 96 inches wide. It say here that your regular typical school bus is 8 to 9 feet wide, right?
I see where you're going.
Off my chest. Yeah. I want it off my chest. Every time Odom give me a chance, man. Look here. I need somebody to tell me how you got 2 school bus seats that's 3.5 feet wide, 2 of them with an aisle, with a 1.5 foot worth of aisle in the middle, on the doggone school bus for something that's equally as wide as a Ford F-350. That's it. That's what I want to get off my chest. I'm done. Matter of fact, I'm gonna step down, man. I'm gonna let y'all work it out.
Hold on. You gotta stay here. Hold on.
You left too quick, and you left too quick, Jay.
I was gonna give you the answer, man.
Y'all heard what that man said, though. You heard what the man said.
It's
I was
wheelbase.
gonna give you the answer, one Jay. The answer is
I know.
the wheels on the bus go round and round. So that's why I like it.
Oh, them speaking facts right now. Yeah, wheelbase, man. The like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why they do it like that. It is what it is, but
we ain't creating no new room out of nowhere, right?
Right. Yeah, it's just
so what we talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I don't know. He really got the math. Math ain't mathing.
He said the math ain't mathing.
Mathing with an F.
Ain't nobody creating no new space out of nowhere. Ain't nobody got no quantum energy right now, right? So what we talking about? But
that's some sorcery going on there. That's some sorcery going on there. That's what that is. That's sorcery.
Now, what we talking about though? You know, we can say we can lower the bill well, the wheel well, and wheel bearings, right? Go on here and get down there, right? And then we got a little bit more expansion, but you can't expand more than you got to expand, right?
Yeah.
So what we talking about? I'm actually asking because I'm asking for this because that threw me off right quick because I ain't know Dave was about to go ahead and lay that down to the bull.
No, honestly though, if you think about it, like a school bus, for example, right? It's not near as wide as F-350 or F-450 for the fact of the matter, but they have 3 seats on the left and 2 seats on the right. I think it's just how they're built, maybe.
So 3 seats on the left, 2 seats on the right.
I don't understand how it's the same, but it is
same right now.
I don't understand it myself.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Best answer I can get that ET built school buses.
You know what? Let me buy out of commission bus that got 3 seats on the left and 2 seats on the right. Hey, if you find one for me,
that's why it's
out of commission. Hey, you find one for me out of commission. You know what? I ain't gonna pay for this Brinks truck that I was trying to buy out of commission. I'll buy that.
Yeah, they exist though. They exist. When you get on a school bus, it's 3 seats on the left, 2 seats on the right. But actually,
so everybody, I was about to say something crazy. Yeah. So
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
How long is that bus?
56 feet.
All right, I already know.
Let's Google it. Let's Google it. School bus.
Thank you for letting me get it off your chest. Yeah, but that's the answer, one Jay. You know, ET built school buses and man built trucks. So I think that's the reason why.
Nah. Hey, African Jimmy gotta come back and stand his ground right quick. Hold on now.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
But it was
my brother.
To everybody I know, it's very apparent.
What's going on, man?
What it do? What it do? I was trying to get up here while Jay was up here, but Jay hit Control Alt Delete and disappeared.
Yeah, he done dropped down. He had to get it off. Yeah, you
talking about. I think what Jay talking about, he's just talking about how wide it is. Now, if you pay attention, when it comes to those a bus, 18-wheelers, most heavy duty trucks are considered more so like a cabin chassis.
A cabin chassis, right? Chassis, bus isn't 18-wheeler though.
Cabin chassis setups, they're actual.
It's a cabin chassis, but it's not 18-wheelers.
Yeah, but the 18-wheeler, the same width. It's a standard width between the frames. Cabin chassis are more narrow, so the frame is more narrow. But on that F-350, the frame is actually wider. But Jay is pointing out from tire to tire, left and right, it's still got that wide footprint as that big truck. It's not as long as it. That's why he's talking about how wide it is. So from wheel to wheel, it's it's as wide, as 18-wheeler or bus or anything like that. It's a standard. So that's what he's talking about. So if you notice, like on the F-350, you got the bed and everything, but if it's like a box truck or something, as far as cabin chassis, that box is extended all the way to the very edge of the wheels.
Correct.
So the wheelbase is the same. The structure that's on the truck, whether it's a flatbed or the normal truck bed, that's what varies on that. So that was it. So now I'm gonna hit.
So you and African
that's your answer.
Smoke. You and African Dream about to go to smoke, right?
Yeah, that's
everybody about to light y'all up. But what you just said is very factual, though. Very factual.
Sunday backyard farmer. Considering the beard you got, man, we're gonna take that as fact, man.
Yeah, it's all up. But no, Sunday.
Oh, you're a car man.
It makes sense though.
You're a car man.
350.
So
we're talking about now.
Sunday.
Not we're
talking about
bearing.
What
gotta be a truck driver, dude. You know who he's talking about.
Purchase for yourself, and what was the worst car you
African Dreaming? Come back up, Jay.
Hold on. It's Odom. It's hard to hear you. Can you say that again?
Yeah. What was the first car you ever purchased for yourself? What was you ever purchased for yourself?
Are you saying first and worst?
Yeah.
Worst. Ooh, that's gonna be harder than my first. My first, I was 14 years old. A neighbor around the corner had a 67 Volkswagen Beetle that didn't run.
Oh, that's a beautiful car.
I paid $200 for it. I got it running in a week. I turned 15. It was like right close by my birthday, and I've been driving ever since. My dad taught me how to drive a manual when I was like probably 10 years old.
I see.
So that's my first car. Worst?
I was 12 on that one too. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The worst?
The worst got to be something you bought for you or you're somebody else. All right.
Man, I done had so many cars, man.
What was that one you wish you was like, man, I should have never bought this piece of crap?
Yeah, I see, man.
Oh no, I'm a car guy and I'm a mechanic. So if I'm buying something, it's a little different.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy nothing.
Well, what's the worst? I guess. Damn, we're talking about different things.
You thought you could just fix it real quick, but then it ended up being more difficult than what you thought it was going to be.
I won't say
what's the worst that you ever bought into?
I won't say it's the worst, but it didn't last long for some reason. So I bought a 85 Toyota Super Celica hatchback. Inline. I think it was a 2.5, whatever. It'll do the dash. It'll do 135.
Yeah.
But
you said the Supra
Celica?
Yeah.
A Celica.
Oh, the Celica, not Supra. Because I was like, hold on, I ain't heard that.
No,
it's definitely out my element.
Before they call them Supras, they was called Celica Supras.
Yeah.
Before they called them just a Toyota Supra, they were Celica Supra. So I had an 85. And it reminded me, my mom had probably an 84 or something when I was a kid. So I bought that car. It probably lasts for about 2 months and the motor locked up just out of nowhere. I done changed the oil. It was running good. And I was driving it and the car the back wheel, it was a manual. So I had it in gear and it just locked up in the middle of the road. So
dang.
I can say.
Well, was it the worst or was it the worst you ever had to work on?
Nah, I didn't work on that. I had to let it go.
You sent him on to the upper room, boy.
But that was that's why I feel like I'm talking loud in my house. That's why when you say the worst, it's kind of hard because I really pick. If I'm gonna buy something, I done analyzed it. I done looked at what it's gonna cost to get it together and stuff like that. So I got more project cars than a little bit. I got right now. I probably got about 13 cars.
Shh.
Yeah.
Dang, 14 cars?
13.
Oh my God, 13. Even that. That's incredible.
Oh, and the topic of the night was I didn't sign up for this. You know, when you were 16, 17 years old, you know, you like, man, I can't wait till I get grown. Then when you grow up, and you got a reality smack you in your face. You know, you got to get up and go get it every day, 7 days a week.
And you say I didn't do what? What's the thing?
I didn't sign up for this.
The only thing I didn't sign up for right now, man, is something that I always look at GT and I'm not mad, I'm proud of the brother, but my hairline, I didn't sign up for that, man.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I didn't sign up for that either. That all been against the law right there.
Hey,
nobody's got anything on me, man. Come on now. You got
What's good with you, man?
All I want.
It's good to see you.
I got like 28, 29, and they start going back. Fall. I was like, nah, it's time to cut this off. It's time to let it go.
Stop it. Stop eating the bread. This boy's still eating bread, y'all.
Nah, Sunday, what you just provided was super dope, man. You know.
What's that? I can't. It's hard. I don't have my earphones on. Last time I had my headset on Odom channel, I feel like I messed the sound up, so I said I wasn't gonna put them on this time.
No worries. You 5x5 right now. Yeah. Can you hear me?
No.
A little bit.
All right. No worries. Hey, no worries. We'll touch base offline for sure.
Okay.
This is amazing, man. This is really cool.
Oh, he got the loaf.
Yeah. Yeah. He loves honey bread, man. Honey wheat. That's what he loves.
When I grow up, I'm not eating no more vegetables. Where do I grow up? I swear. That's how you feel when you're a kid. You don't want to want to eat no vegetables.
She said no vegetables? What?
Yeah. And then you grow up, you turn around to be a gardener.
That better? A little bit, I guess.
But don't you grow vegetables there?
Yeah, but you just saying that when she was a kid, that's what you was thinking. When she grew up, she wouldn't eat no more vegetables.
I got it now. Stop. Shh. I'm talking. This boy is literally giving me a handful.
Oh no! Like
he said, it's Christmas time.
I feel like I had a decent childhood.
You feel like you had a good childhood?
Yeah, I don't have no real regrets from my childhood.
Yeah.
I don't really have too much regrets either. I mean, things happen. It all shaped us to be the person we are today. So,
and that's me saying that now. That's me saying that, and that's how I honestly feel. But you know, somebody else probably can look at you like, that's why you traumatized because of this, and you traumatized because of that. But I don't.
Right.
I don't honestly feel that. I don't feel that.
Yeah. And you know what, Sunday, what you're saying is right on point, because like even for me or anyone else that I grew up with, let alone my mentees and mentors that I sponsor, it's like it's good when you can actually look from it, but if you're still like looking at it and don't know what to do with it, that's the whole thing, right? You know, so
hey, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry about that. That's one thing I can't never understand.
And that's what I love about it, though, because
that's what
you can
my
teach
mom always told me.
experience.
If you got to beat them, you don't need them. So I mean, I'm not gonna never do nothing like that.
That's
I
not
had a great childhood.
on that.
Wanted to be grown and out of my own. So yeah, I did too.
No, ain't no like you don't need them. No, what I'm saying is, if you gotta talk to them too strong, you've been wasting your time too long. That's what I'm saying. He did. Like, it's all good. But the thing is, if that's what that was, like, that's not what I was saying. Like what Sunday was saying, you know, like, it's pretty dope. It's, like, this stuff go a long way, you know? And, yeah, sometimes you got to be an example. Sometimes you still got to keep learning, you know? It's all up.
Oh, I definitely, man. I learn something every single day. I learn what customers I don't want to deal with. I learn a whole bunch of stuff every day.
I saved my life so I can save others. Man, that's an amazing way to see it. That's an amazing way to see it.
Yeah. Say that again.
LGG, we hear you. LGG.
Yeah, she didn't sign up for domestic violence from her first marriage.
Oh, wow.
And then she said, God saved my life so I could help others.
Oh,
we hear
wow.
you, baby girl.
Yeah. We ain't even talking about all that, you know. But you already know we over here talking about that shit. You did for shits and giggles right now.
Oh no, I'm looking at myself on the screen.
Sunday. Hey, check this out, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
How you really gonna run it up for Christmas, man? What y'all doing?
You said what we doing for Christmas?
Yeah, how y'all running it up with everything?
Oh man, I still got some last minute stuff. I got most people squared away, but I'm just looking forward to dinners, watching these corny Hallmark movies, Christmas movies.
Y'all send out holiday cards already?
Going to Clubhouse, Cobalt, thanks for coming. So your wife like mine. She got you watching Walmart.
Yeah, I get into some of that, but mainly I make sure the girls watch what I used to watch when I was a kid, especially if they got a newer version. So I let them step on up to, you know.
So you know they got Home Alone 4, 5, and 6, right? We ain't never been raised with those.
What was your favorite Christmas movie growing up?
Christmas Story.
No, it's not.
Christmas Story.
And people gonna look at me
You shoot your eye out, kid.
When it came to the Christmas Story, I never sat down and watched that whole movie. I done seen the movie, the whole movie.
Mute right quick.
Dude, you should sit down and watch it, man, sometime. I mean,
I'm gonna do it this year.
What? So you ain't never watched it? You got a favorite Christmas movie?
That's mine.
Not. I won't say a favorite. I really don't have a favorite. I mean, Home Alone is cool. I like watching stuff like Ernest Save Christmas, stuff like that. Like I like dipping back to the day. You know what I'm saying? That's why I make fun of
there you go.
Because when I make fun of Broke Farmer got a lot of Ernest. Like his
Ernest,
all that. And he always like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the Kevin Family. What's the dude's name that played in Family Vacation? I like that Christmas movie.
National Lampoons.
Yeah, I like that one. That's probably my favorite. I like Dash. I mean, Prancer too. That little corny one I used to watch when I was a kid. About Santa's reindeer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what I do each year. I try to kind of dig back deeper to the stuff. And you know, when you watch something from back then, it's like watching a new movie because your perspective is so different.
Mm-hmm.
So when you watch it, you know, you watch an older movie from back then. Period. You know. It's like watching something new, or you catch something different, and all of that different stuff.
Yeah. GT, what about you? Your favorite Christmas movie?
Probably one of the Home Alones, the one with Tim Allen, the Santa Claus movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Bad Santa, all that. Yeah.
Oh, now Bad Santa.
Yeah, that's what you told me last time.
That's another one I haven't seen all the way.
Keisha, hey, thanks for coming.
No, honestly,
what'd you say, Sunday?
I said that's another one I haven't seen. Like if Bad Santa on, I may be editing something and it's just in the background. Like I haven't just sat down.
What?
Focused.
That Bad Santa is one of them.
That's a crazy.
It's an inappropriate movie.
Hollywood movies that's funny, right? I ain't gonna say
inappropriate, but funny.
Long as it's not that, because I'm not judging nobody. I don't like those movies that, you know, people be like, oh, it's so funny, oh, it's funny, but all of them be high when they watch it. You know, I don't like those type of movies because I don't smoke. So when I watch them, I be like, this is dumb. Like it's the dumbest.
Yeah, it is kind of corny though.
I mean, long as it ain't to this.
Hey, you have a blessed night, Nick. I appreciate you coming.
Hey, no doubt though, man. Like, Christmas Story is like, it's kind of like a niche thing, man. Mm-hmm. It's super corny. It's the corniest movie in history, to be honest with you. But
I feel like a lot of people I feel like I'm on the verge of that because I feel like a lot of people who really love the Christmas Story is probably my age, but like usually 5 years older than me. You know?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
on. It's
and
on
for
a
me,
level
I
of
respect the Christmas Story, but it ain't all that, you know.
yeah. It's on the level of
Christmas cartoon.
it's on the level of Goonies, man. It's on the
Nah, I
level.
respect it. I get all that little corny stuff. I get all that. You know what I mean?
But I
It's
think
funny. It's funny, right?
I think more importantly, like how he I'm drawing a blank. How he feel about the Christmas Story? That's more so a time and place of his childhood and his age, you know, in his age bracket. You know what I'm saying? So that movie can mean more to him growing up in his childhood than mine. Mine was more so, I would say, along the Home Alones. And Home Alones, you can't go past 2. That rest of that stuff garbage.
Yeah, Home Alone 3. I didn't even know
two
he
is
had a 3.
my
It
favorite
took how
one.
many years before
The
3?
first one is my favorite.
Yeah, Home Alone 1 and 2. Man, come on. You already know it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And on Home Alone 1, when he had that 22, he had that with the little BB.
Hey,
look, come on,
never
man.
go wrong. You can never go wrong with the National Lampoons, though, man.
Yeah,
the old school one, man. The old school one with
favorite cartoon, favorite Christmas cartoon.
Oh, I gotta go with the what they call it, the vegetables.
The little Christian people.
You already know what I'm talking about. That was before, you know, a lot of these emojis became an emoji.
What's the vegetables? I'm sorry.
Y'all ain't heard about that? Y'all know
that ain't part of
the vegetables. Yeah.
The only vegetables I know is like part
the
of like the Bible story.
Yeah, the vegetables. Yeah.
The vegetables.
I appreciate it, LGBT.
But it's like early vegetables. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta look this up, man, on Google. I don't even.
Oh yeah, no worries. And if you want to take time, man, you can drop off. It's all love. I'm about to drop off too.
The Veggie Tunes. You
Yeah,
said
the vegetables.
Tails.
Oh, vegetables. I'm so sorry.
No worries. And yeah, that's what I would think for the Christian type of stuff. You know.
What about you, GT?
Hey, I holler at y'all, man.
Yeah,
all right,
it's
man.
all love.
Appreciate you coming.
Definitely gotta bounce too. Yeah, it's all love.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming.
Big Odom, J3, African Dreaming. Hey, Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, make sure we connect when you see that email offline, all right? I got
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I
Cool.
appreciate you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's all love, my brother.
All right. Y'all take care.
Sorry.
I'm
gonna get off of here.
Odom. I'm trying to think. You said Christmas. Think back to the day to Christmas. I gotta dip all at the like Rudolph used to be my favorite back in the day. You know, the stop go motion old school. Yeah, that used to be my favorite cartoon. What is that? I guess that is considered a cartoon.
But which Rudolph version though?
The old one.
Old school.
Like the
you
stop
talking
go
about the 8-bit one, or are you talking about 10-bit? Like what type of version? Like what is it? 42 frames per second before it was even the 72. What version we talking about?
I'm talking about the ones that they had to record, stop, move the hand, record, stop.
Oh yeah. That's 6-bit.
Yeah, so that's like from back in the 60s, like 64 or some probably older than that.
That's 6-bit all day. Yeah.
I think mine was Scrooge
before 8-bit. Yeah.
I like Scrooge. I think mine was Scrooge.
Everything was a claymation to be animated and it get pulled into a whole movie over time. Yeah. Yeah. That stuff was kind of evil though, because I seen the Night Before Christmas on that. You know, the Night Before Christmas at the top. Oh man, I was like, that was evil.
You know, one thing. This is one thing with me when it comes to movies. I don't like I mean, I still didn't force myself to watch that whole thing, but I'm not the person who like dark movies. So I'm not a fan of Batman because Batman is just always nighttime. It's gloomy at nighttime. I want nothing to do with that. So any movie that just stays in the night or dark and gloomy, like I can't get into it.
Yeah,
into it at all. So that night before Christmas was just dark.
Yeah.
They tried to make us watch that in school. I mean, I couldn't even do it in school. I started
in school.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, we watched it in school a lot.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
We always watched.
I didn't even call it the Nightmare Before Christmas. I was like, what? And then he had her with her wife, like soon to be wife. I was like, nah, bruh. Like my dad was, I was like, Dad, I can't get down with this because I be dreaming about it. I was like, nah, man. They knew what they was doing, man.
Oh yeah.
That was the funny thing about it, right? Now we grown as hell, right? We grown as God wants us to be. Yeah, and I'm like, man, I still can't get down with the movies. It's like I can't, you know.
Yeah, it depends on what
I really
can't.
I can understand it, but I can't get down with it, you know.
What's the I can't even. My laptop.
We had Nightmare Before Christmas. We had the Christmas Story. You know, that other Grinch story was crazy too that they had, and I don't know how many people really know the other Grinch story that they was showing. You know, but
which one?
It was after.
After Jim Carrey, or you talking about the old school?
Yeah, it was like right after that. It was like they almost were produced at the same time and released at the same time. Yeah,
you talking about the one with the dude off of the Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I think that was the guy, but that stuff was way left. Yeah,
I didn't see that. I don't even know nothing about that.
Yeah, it was way left, man. It was way left.
What, the 80s, I believe?
Nah, what was this thing? Man?
What was dude's name? Bob. What was his?
No, it was Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey on the Grinch.
Oh, Jim Carrey. That was in the 90s. I'm talking about the dude from the Ghostbusters. This one was in the 80s.
Oh, you talking about the Stoppers? Yeah, the Stopper and the Ghostbusters.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know his name either.
Bill something. Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray plays Scrooge.
But I thought you was talking about the Grinch.
Oh, was you talking about the Grinch?
I
got it all messed up. Cassandra sound full. Thank you for coming. Hey, I thought the whole time I'm thinking let's talk about Scrooge.
I was saying there was two different versions of that drop.
The night before Christmas.
There was two different versions on that drop, right?
The night before Christmas.
And you had the other version too that dropped. That was way darker.
Yeah, I don't go to a whole different movie.
Yeah, I don't even like my daughter. Don't even have my little genius. My daughter, she don't get screen time like that. But you know, now everybody trying to put in the algorithm for Christmas stuff and all this. You know, me, I'm like, I'm Christmas. You know, I'm over here dancing. I'm doing everything. You know, I'm Christmas. You know,
I'll see if I can. I don't have no lights.
My granddaughter liked the one with Jim Carrey in it too. The little dog.
But ain't nothing better than Jim Carrey when he played in The Mask. The Mask was a funny movie, and I know a lot of people don't even still know that movie.
I'm gonna try to see if I can show you my my personal tree. How I turn this crap around? I turn the camera around. I can't turn the camera around.
Yeah, you can go in settings.
Nah, I'm on my phone. I can't do all that. I'm gonna just turn the phone around.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna turn on. I guess I can turn. Give me a second. Well, nah, I ain't gonna do all that.
Sure.
And just turn. So y'all know I'm a Starbucks person.
Yeah. Oh my God. You know how much all them cups go for on eBay? Nah, that is dope.
Smoking Jim Carrey is so funny.
That is dope.
And then I got
damn near like a 5.5.
Then I got my childhood on the ground.
The childhood. Oh yeah, the train.
The train,
trains and cars. Oh yeah. Cars, new cars.
Fire growing up, and still what we do right now is the stem from trains, putting the tracks together, putting that battery in it, everything. Yeah.
Hey, I spent many a days out there playing around in the cars like that.
And if you miss one track, it do not work. You can get the long track and it work.
Cars
you get one track wrong on the curve, it would not work. It would not work.
And
that's dope.
That's dope. All them trucks, all them Hetz trucks, all the lights work, all the sirens still work, all that stuff. I was about to turn them on and turn the lights off, but with this front camera, you probably wouldn't have been able to see it, right? That's why I was like, I was about to do all that, but I was like, never mind. So I'll show y'all.
Y'all did that.
Yeah.
I'll show y'all the main tree. Hold on.
Yeah, you set that up. That's nice. I like Charlie Brown Christmas Story too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Die Hard Christmas action.
Yeah, see, Brown, that's what I wanted to name myself off of, you know. That's dope.
He set that up good, didn't
he? Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how it's gonna show up on the I don't want to turn the lights on.
That's a beautiful tree.
Did you see the questionnaire? How many Christmas trees do you have in your house?
So now we're gonna go outside for the one that's in the garden. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, we will never miss his truck for the last 30 years. It's a tradition.
Nah, that's fire. That's fire, man.
Yeah, I got more of them trucks in the attic. I don't know. I didn't pull all of them down because it don't make no sense. And for half of them, I still got the boxes that came in. But the new ones look so weird to me. You know, you know, as you get older, you more so attached to stuff from your childhood. Yeah. So the new stuff just look weird to me.
Yeah. It's just like it ain't the same. It's like,
but the new one still like you can replace it. Be like, nah, they ain't all the way to quality. They ain't all the way this, right?
They matter of fact. I mean, of course they're toys. They for kids, but they remind me of like the kids. They remind me of the new kids like after school program cartoon style design. They just look weird.
What you mean? Like, give me more description. Like, what you mean?
I'll tell you what. Google Hetz truck and put in 2023.
Hetz truck 2023.
Yeah. Look at the way that truck looked compared to what I just showed you or from what you used to from your childhood. The stuff I just showed you look more realistic than what you probably about to pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my laptop in the room. I will show y'all mine, but I don't want to move it.
But yeah, you know my wife. She's the
look at the fire truck right quick. It's so boxed. Yo, this is crazy. I can't even share my screen right now. This is what I got.
Not able to put one up, but glad to see others decorate on YT.
But yeah, you know my wife. She do all the decorating and stuff like that. Like I set up that whole Starbucks stuff. I actually did that years ago with Sharif, and then now it stays. Not the tree stay together, but I got all of Starbucks sleeves. I don't know if you paid attention. The Starbucks sleeves are like the what's the stuff you wrap around?
Like ribbon or
yeah.
Garnish.
So all that is held on by 20-pound test line. So it's like a strand of the Starbucks string, and then the cups, I just open the sleeves and set them in there. But my wife set it up every year because since it's made like that, She pulled a tree out the box and she just decorated real quick. She do decorating. She could put up decoration and take decoration down like that. It take me forever.
That's dope.
LGG says her son's collection is put up for that grandboy. She enjoy maintaining that tradition.
And everybody been in the Bay like on this Starbucks garments stuff. And my wife been on it, but I was like, babe, come on now. We ain't getting bougie. Like, what's up? I was just like, no, we ain't getting that bougie now. I didn't know it was actual thing though, you know.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I was thinking like we ain't getting bougie for all these Starbucks cups as garments and garnishing. I was like, no, we're not getting bougie. Like, we're good. But she's like, oh yeah, we can pay for this and we don't even drink out of it. We can pay for this and all. I'm like, nah.
Well, you know
like,
what?
Come on, you know.
Brian, what's going on, bro?
What I did is because Starbucks used to do it more often. They don't do it that much. I got cups from years ago, but when I want a cup or if I see a cup I like, I tell them to double cup my coffee. So I get one clean one and then I get one that I use. You get what I'm saying? So Starbucks used to do Easter cups. They used to do a whole bunch of stuff. And then, you know, one year they done, you know how people are. They came in the summer.
I got the Easter cups and then I also got the New Year's Eve cups, right? Because I used to double them up, right? Yeah. And those are like solid, like literally from 2015 on, you know. Yeah. But it's like, for some reason this year, everybody trying to act like Starbucks cups are your ornaments and stuff, like on TikTok and all this stuff. I was like, babe, we're not doing that. Like, you know.
See,
like, father, because we already used to do that anyway with our daughter anyway. You know,
I'm trying to think, be honest with you. I didn't know.
Man. That's so nice.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Odom. You read.
Miss Garrett gave a tree to a single father who came in the garage looking for a tree so he can spend it with the two little kids.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah,
but I didn't know it was a thing to do what I did. I did this. We did this in probably 2017. Like those are the same cups and stuff from back then. Probably 2017. So I don't be on TikTok like that. I got one account that I'm locked out of. Yeah. And I didn't know people was doing that. I
got a TikTok account, and you're right. You know, like for sure. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I did one.
Is really when I sat down, you know.
It's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But you already kept them cups, and you was doing it because, hey, well, let's use these as ornaments. Let's make it happen, you know.
Yeah, and I used to use the sleeves in my shop because I used to keep all the sleeves too. I used to use the sleeves and make a Christmas tree out of the sleeves in my shop, all the way down on one side of my shop. As a matter of fact, still to this day, and this is probably from.
That's dope, though.
It's probably from 2010, maybe. I still got the star of Starbucks had some sleeves and they had red written on there. I forgot what it was for. It was for some cause they was raising money. And it was the Starbucks sleeves and they had the word red written on there. So I got like a whole bunch of them still like stapled to the wall in my shop. So yeah, but what got me, and I ain't trying to make this a Starbucks live. What got me out of going to Starbucks is
without no sponsorship. Heck no.
What got me from going to Starbucks is the pandemic. When I'm not a drive-through person, I hate drive-throughs. I like going in. I like looking at people. I like to let them know that I'm dealing with somebody real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that.
Because they talk different to you over that, intercom rather than you right in front of them.
Yeah.
So they started doing drive-through only. Then they started opening the door, but they be like, "Oh, you got to make your order online through your phone."
Exactly. Like, I'm right. Online orders only.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm right here. And it's like,
in order to walk in, you gotta have an online order. Right.
To be honest with you, it was like they was overstaffed because they was having so many orders come in, but they still didn't want to take nobody order at the register. Yeah. So it made me get out of the habit because I used to make coffee at home to make it to Starbucks to get coffee. So it was a real habit. So it got me out of the habit. So I really don't even go no more, to be honest with you. Every when we going out of town or road trips, that's when I go. Or if we out of town, I go. But why, like the day to day, I don't even go no more.
Yeah, I drink it at
home. I don't know
your
day to day, but
I ain't never been really a Starbucks person. I think I might have got it once or twice, but
I was a normal
Folgers Country Roast. That's all I need.
I only did coffee though. I didn't do nothing special. I didn't do nothing crazy. I may probably taste like every season. I'd be like, all right, I'll try the gingerbread latte just because it's in season. Try that one time and then I'm over it, you know.
Yeah, you were definitely on that bougie here and there. Me, I kept my drink the same. I kept my drink the same, you know. And I hit him with, all right, give me a couple of pumps of vanilla, a couple of pumps, you know, black, you know. Give me a couple of bumps of vanilla, a couple of pumps of honey. All right, let me get out here, right? But the funny thing is, like you just said, you know, when I used to do it, I had to learn. I had to put that on like an e-order, like an online order, so I can just walk in there and like just get it instead of like waiting in the drive-thru. That was so funny to me. And then I realized, I was like, yo, why am I wasting the time right now after I'm running and stuff? I wanted to be ready, but you know, I used to say, let me just go ahead and drive through this place, you know, get my coffee when I was drinking coffee. And now it's just like, you know, I'll just make it at the crib. Like, yeah. I got the J's honey in it, like for real. And then I put my little vanilla splash in it, and that's cool, you know. It's still black coffee, you know.
That's what's up. I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm
finna jump off anyway. It's 10 o'clock. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming up Sunday. You know, it's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Hey, RD, it's always a pleasure with you too.
Always. Hey, Sunday, have a good one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, no, thank you, my brother. We'll see you again.
Oh, anytime, man.
Yes, sir. To the top, we can't be stopped.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Hey, I appreciate y'all coming out. It's been a fun night. It's been amazing. Like I always say, if God be for you, who can be against you? No one. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all have a blessed Friday and a happy weekend.